Hi guys, it's Audrey from My Bookmark, and it's time for an In My Mailbox. I didn't do one last week because I was really busy and my sister came to visit from Miami, so I have a lot of books to talk about this week. I bought these at Borders. The first book I got was Beautiful Dead, and by Eden McGuire. It's about this girl and she sees visions of these dead teenagers that all died within a year, including her boyfriend, and she doesn't know if she's just seeing things because she's traumatized, or if they're actual visions. So I want to read this. I'm excited. I also got Amy Rogers' Epic Detour. Her father died and she has to do a road trip from California to Connecticut. And she's scared to do it by herself because she doesn't want to be behind the wheel because that's how her dad died. And so Roger, he has to make a trip too, so he decides to keep her company, and they go on this road trip together. I also got Blood Red Road by Moira Young. I've heard really good things about this, so I was excited that my boarder still had a copy of it. So I'm excited to read that. And I also got a copy of Enclave by Anna Guire. There are these monsters known as freaks, and she becomes a huntress of the monsters, but she's assigned to this other guy named Fade, and so he doesn't work really well in groups, so she has to deal with that and kill the monsters. So it sounds like a really good story, and this is for fans of Hunger Games, which I'm definitely a fan of the Hunger Games. I also got Wish by Alexandra Bullen. I haven't heard a lot about this book, but it seems like a really good story, like magical fairy tale kind of story. The Secret Year by Jennifer R. Hubbard. It's about this guy and this girl, Julia and Colt, and they start dating for about a year when she dies in a tragic car accident, and he wants to know if it's his fault, that like something to do with him that she died in the car accident, and also if she actually really loves him, and like why their relationship was kept a secret. It should be a quick read because it's not that big, so excited to read that. I also got the first Vampire Academy book. I started reading this about a year ago, and I just didn't really get into it, and plus I had to return it to my friend because it was hers. So now I have my own copy, and I'm really excited to read it because everyone says that it's super amazing. It's a great book. So I'm excited to read that. And I also got Paranormalcy by Kristen White, Anna and the French Kiss. I can't believe I haven't read this yet. I've heard amazing things about this book. It's by Stephanie Perkins, and I'm just really excited. Plus it takes place in Paris, and I want to go to France so badly. So I also got some swag from Kimberly Dirting, the Body Finder series. And the second book to the Body Finder series, Desires of the Dead, and she signed it. So thank you, Kimberly. And she also sent me a signed The Pledge, which is her new book coming out. I've heard really good things about this book. So she signed that too, and she also sent me some stickers of The Pledge and a signed poster. So I'm really excited to hang that up. And she's also sent me a little passport, and it's signed of like if you were living in as a citizen of Ludania, where her book The Pledge takes place, and you can put your little picture there. It's really, really cute, so thank you so much. I also got some swag from Eve Mont. She's super nice, and her book A Breath of Air comes out March 27, 2012, and the bookmark is really pretty, and so is the cover of the book, so I'm really excited to read that book. And she sent me some extra ones, so I'll be putting these in like books that I send out and stuff. So this week I got The Beginning of After by Jennifer Castle. I had pre-ordered this book. I'm really excited to read it. I also bought Um, Fade by Lisa McMahon. I read Wait this year at the beginning of the year, and it was really good, and I read it in about a few hours. So I'm excited to have the second. I also have Gone, the third book. So I'm excited to have both of those. I also bought The Iron Thorn. I haven't heard a lot about this, but the cover is absolutely gorgeous. I love the cover, and it has all these cute little design things like vines. So I'm excited to read it. It's by Caitlin Kittredge. I also bought Shade by Jerry Smith Reddy. I've heard great things about this too, and I can't wait to read it. So I'm glad I finally have a copy. And I bought Revolution by Jennifer Donnelly. Everyone that reads this loves it, and the cover is really pretty, and the pages are like torn, and it's a really big book too. So I'm excited to like start reading this. But I might not be able to read these books for a while because I have a lot of stuff planned for now. Also, I got in the mail Turning Point by Melissa Lesnicki Garrett. I haven't heard anything about this, but it looks like a good book. The author sent it to me. It's about a teenager that runs away to another town, and it's filled with secrets, so it sounds like a good book. I also won on Goodreads an Arc of Abarat, Absolute Midnight. It's the third book in the Abarat series. I haven't read the first two, but from what I hear, they're really good, and I'm excited to read it. And it has like pictures in it, and in the final copy, they're gonna be in color. So yeah. I also got an Arc of Frost by Mariana Bayer. I won it on Twitter. So I'm excited to start reading this, and thank you so much for sending it to me. And also on Twitter from Victoria Schwab, she was having a giveaway, and I won The Near Witch. I've heard absolutely amazing things about this book, and I'm really excited to read it. And she also signed it and dedicated it for me for Audrey's Listen Close. So I'm really excited to start reading this. I'm going to start reading this right after the beginning of After, which is what I'm going to start reading this week. On Twitter, someone was giving away a few books from their shelf, and I had heard that A Walk to Remember was way better than the movie. The book was way better than the movie, and I love the movie, so she sent me the book, and I'm really excited to, sorry guys, I'm really excited to start reading this and not throw it. So, yeah, it's exciting. I went to a used bookstore, and I bought How to Deal. It's it's by Sarah Dessen. It has two books in it, Someone Like You and That Summer. And Sarah Dessen's a really good writer. I have some of her books. So I'm excited to start reading this one too. I also got The Last Summer of You and Me by Anna Brashares. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have this one up for trade, and the first two books in the Sisterhood of Traveling Pants series up for trade too soon. So if you guys are interested in that, just leave a comment below and let me know. Got Prince Caspian and The Silver Chair, number 4 and number 6. I have the first two, so I just got those two because I want to have the whole collection, so I got those two. And finally, these were my favorite books when I was younger, so I was happy to find them. They're the first 3 books in the series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket: The Bad Beginning, The Reptile Room, and The Wide Window. I absolutely loved them when I was younger, and I'm really excited to have them for my collection. So that's all I got in my mailbox these past 2 weeks, which is actually a lot of books. So let me know what you guys got in your mailbox below, and I'd be happy to check it out. Happy reading!